trade exchange industry is huge right now, and its possibilities are endless. Millions of people use it to stay afloat during these tough times by networking with a closed community. You can use it to save money on everything from home improvements to massages and even vacations. Or you can make serious money at auctions, boosting your existing businesses, or even making long-term sound investments. And in this audio, you'll hear me, Michael Senoff, interview a barter expert out of Australia about the best ways to use trade dollars to save, earn, and invest real money in today's economy. This expert's name is Don, and Don knows what he's talking about. When he first joined Bartercard, his cosmetic business was struggling, but he quickly turned it around using only the barter community itself. And in this audio, you'll hear how he did it. You'll also hear why margins are important in the trade industry, how to calculate yours, and the best way to get your feet wet. You'll learn legal ways to use trade to decrease your income taxes and make sound investments. You'll learn how to use trade exchange credits to buy and sell homes. You'll learn all about trade coordinators and when you might need them. You'll also learn what you'll want to know about the eBay-like barter auction sites so you can make even more money. You'll learn 3 myths people believe about trade exchanges that just aren't true. You'll learn how to use a staff account to supplement your employees' wages or just use it to help your mom pay for groceries. And you'll learn the darker side of trade and examples of how to avoid it. According to Don, after you join an exchange organization, there will be many times where you'll think something like, I don't really have the cash for this tuition, home improvement, or house, but maybe there's a way I can swing it using barter. And chances are, there will be. In fact, you'll pretty much be like a kid in a candy store once the ball gets rolling for you. And this audio is the perfect first step. Don's also put together a trade course that includes success stories and how-tos from millionaires around the world who have all made their fortunes from barter. With a seemingly endless amount of things you can do for family, friends, yourself, and your business, why not get the ball rolling today? For more information, email me at michael@michaelsenoff.com or go to www.hardtofindseminars.com/barter_secrets.htm. That's hardtofindseminars.com/barter_secrets.htm. Thanks for listening. Hey Don, it's Mike here. How are you?
I'm good, thanks, Mike. Yourself?
Good, good. Good to talk to you.
Yeah, finally.
You know, I love trade. I mean, probably as much as you do.
That's actually how I finally found your site. Because a friend of mine, I think he did your consultants course, and he knew I did a lot with trade, and he said, oh, you should check this guy out. So I did, and I thought, yes, I talking to me.
That's great. I was sitting here online. We're going to take a little vacation on Saturday and just go up the West Coast, and I was just searching ITEX, the big trade organization here, seeing what's available for places to stay and things to do.
Great. In Australia, these 2 main ones. One's Bartercard, and the other one's called PBX. But Bartercard's the big one. You can get just about anything.
Yeah, Bartercard is big. I think I have their directory, which is just like a phone book, right?
Correct.
Yeah, that thing is incredible.
Basically, it originated here on the Gold Coast. Actually, one of the founding directors owns most of the brokerage that I go through, and he started it from scratch like 18 years ago. And because it originated here on the Gold Coast where I live, you can get just about anything.
I have that directory, and I've looked through it, and it is incredible. As a member with Bartercard, what is your business?
Well, I had a cosmetics business with my wife, Susie. You know, they'll handmade products. The business actually didn't do that well, but it did really well in trade. And we got full retail for our products, so our margins were huge. That's when we really got the grasp on it. We sold that about 2 years ago. The last 2 years, I've just been a general trader. And I sell ebooks, which obviously cost nothing, on their website. And I spot things. You know, I think, wow, that'll sell really well in trade.
So your experience, you know, just looking at some of the notes here, when you got involved in trade, you and your wife had your little cosmetics business. Tell me how you first heard about trade and how your business was struggling and how you thought trade may help it, which it did, which kind of forced you to be more creative with trade dollars. Why don't you start from your first experience in with that business you and your wife had?
We moved from Sydney to the Gold Coast. We didn't know anyone. We had this little cosmetics business, and it was struggling. And I got a call from a rep from Bartercard. I'd heard about it before, and I was open to anything. So this fellow came and he explained it to me in a way that made sense to me. And when I told him I wasn't sure whether it would work or not, the guy just laughed. And this guy was a millionaire. He owns a lot of property. He told me how he managed to renovate houses on trade and sell them for cash. And I thought, wow, that just sounds incredible.
He knew it would work, right?
You know, when you're talking to somebody and they're so positive that the scam will work, that they're not laughing at you, they're just laughing. They're just like, you've got to do it. Look, if you don't do it, sell me your products at wholesale and I'll go and do it.
Being in cosmetics, what do you think made him so confident that it would work for you? Because you were manufacturing?
Because we were manufacturing, but more than anything was the margins that we had. Some of the products that we could easily sell for $50 were costing us like $5 to make.
What were they? Was it just hand creams, lotions, soaps, or what?
All of that, essential oils, and I still sell some essential oils on Bartercard. They've got an e-commerce site, like an eBay type of site, because the margins are huge, and I can sell it for normal cash price. You know, if you walked into a body shop, it would cost you $19, $20 for a bottle of lavender essential oil, but that would owe me about $1.
Okay, I've always got the student in mind as I'm interviewing you. Number one, talk about margins and why anyone considering going into trade has to consider margins. Why is it important for a business considering trade? Why are margins important?
The margin's important because with experienced traders such as yourself, you'll talk about what a trade dollar costs you, whether you physically bought it or you've made it. For me, this is how I always think of it. I think I have this product. It's cost me $10 to produce it. Now I can sell it for $100. People are very keen to buy things in trade, to use their trade dollars, so you can command full retail price. So I would look at a $10 price, I think that will sell for $100, hand over fist. Then you look at your trade fees, which might be about another 13 cents on the dollar. I would look at my trade dollar as 23 cents, which I'll earn very easily, and they'll take that 100 trade dollars and take my family out to a beautiful dinner, seafood platter. I'll look at it and I think this meal cost us 23 bucks. You know, it's money we never would have had. And the guy next to me is paying cash, but he's paying $100 cash.
Hi, it's Michael Senoff with HardToFindSeminars.com. Thanks for watching this video. You know, many of my interviews last 30 minutes, 40 minutes, an hour, sometimes even up to 2.5 hours long. They're actual mini seminars, and you've just listened to a short sample of just one of over 117 hours of exciting, hard-hitting, mind-blowing interviews on how to make money in direct mail, advertising, copywriting. I assure you, there is not a resource anywhere on the internet or on the planet that comes close to the free information I provide at HardToFindSeminars.com. So go right now to HardToFindSeminars.com and you'll have free access to 117 hours of audio interviews with typed word-for-word downloadable transcripts and downloadable MP3 files. Please browse some more of the videos or go right directly to HardToFindSeminars.com. Thanks for watching.